Hey everybody, Pope Shizzle here. Back today with another video. The title of this video is called Bully Boys, the Jumbo Sherman. Got three matches for you, one with the Jumbo 75 and two with the Jumbo 76. And yeah, the Jumbos are still fantastic tanks. Even though they've been really, really significantly up-tiered, they are still absolutely able to bully a lot of stuff they come up against, except in extreme up tiers when it can be challenging. Um, yeah, they're still really really good tanks. And so we started off in this map in my T1E1. This thing is stock. It is slow. I did not realize how awful and bad and slow it was. This is not completely stock. It's mostly stock. And yeah, I made a mistake trying to come up this way, and I paid for it. And it looks like most of my team paid for it in some way or another. That was four real quick kills from the bad guys. So at this point in time, this is a 6-3 game. So I'm running a 5-7 lineup. The Jumbo 75 is a 5-7 tank. This is a 6-3 game. Um, so yeah, so we pull out the Jumbo 76 and immediately find a Tiger. And we do what we do to tigers frontally. We shoot them in the barrel so that they can't shoot us back. We then shoot them in the track so that they cannot move. And we continue pressing W so that we can get around on their flank and kill them. So first he lost his barrel, then he lost his track, and he's about to lose his life. Boom. So that's one kill in the Jumbo 75. And that's the recipe for success when you come up against a tiger. Even ones that don't know how to angle, you do that. So next target is an M55 sitting up on top of a little hill, silhouetted against the skyline. And yeah, the 75 APHE round is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So fast forward a little bit, and there is a Panther or a 3002 that managed to get behind me, but he shot my turret. Either shot my turret or he shot my side. The Jumbo is very, very, very tanky frontally. Everybody knows that. It's also really tanky from the side and from the back. That engine compartment eats a lot of shots. And if you keep yourself angled, the side armor is enhanced as well. You can't get through the side. So even if you find guys behind you, um, angle a little bit, keep your ass to them, keep your turret face for them, and eventually you can get out of the situation. So here I managed to breach him to get a track, and I can't see him through the smoke, so I'm just trying to dial the shots in, and it doesn't quite work very very well. So now that there's smoke and he can't see me and shoot me, we can turn around and expose our side and go back and push him a little bit. And it turns out that it's a 3002, which a friendly T34 57 gets. And so move forward a little bit farther in this match, and we're getting absolutely stomped. Like, they've got a massive player advantage, a massive point advantage. They've got both caps, we have nothing. Here's some engine noise behind me, and looks like some kind of a Swedish AA gun. So we shoot it once in the side, nothing happens. Machine gun it, looks like it's on fire. Shoot it again in the turret. I think that's an overpen. Or maybe one of the sides stopped it for in any event. I don't know what happened there, why that second shot didn't kill him. Oh my god, there's a comet. Holy shit, what the hell was he thinking? But anyways, we were able to turn fast enough and get that front armor on him, and comet's dead too. But we were able to kill that little IFV thing with a machine gun. So at this point in time, they've got the point advantage, the player advantage, the cap advantage. So we go get B capped, and just kind of at this point, I'm not sure whether or not this match is winnable or not. So we're just going to try to follow the kills. Um, I like to win. Winning is what I do. I'd rather die 10 times and get no kills than get 10 kills and no deaths and win versus lose. I'd rather win doing nothing than lose doing everything. And so once again, here we have a situation where there's somebody coming up behind me and it's a tiger. And so rather than run down and expose my side to him, we'll take a couple pot shots, try to get his barrel out, try to track him, do everything we can to keep the front strong part of the armor. So it looks like he took a shot at somebody, did not hit, so we now have a few seconds to be able to come down the hill and do the turn. And Now we do what we do to tigers. We track them. We do the approach without exposing too much of the side. So he can't move. He's stuck. He's repairing. Come around the corner, and I missed that shot in the barrel, but of course he couldn't hurt me either. So get an opportunity to take our time, hit the barrel. He's now dead in the water. His gun is crippled, and he is a sitting duck. So we pop the commander's hatch, come around on his side, and take his life. And like I said before, that's how we deal with tiger. It doesn't matter what order, whether you track them or barrel them. But the trick is you've got to get them immobile and you've got to get their weapon off. And once you do that, they're an easy target. So again, another Swedish AA gun thing just absolutely tanked a 75 millimeter APHE round. I don't know why that thing didn't die. And this is the arch nemesis, the bane of my existence, Panzer 470s. These things are stupid. They're stupid, stupid, stupid. So we come down almost a flat side on shot and it still didn't pen. But he stuck with one track trying to reverse uphill to angle himself. And he didn't have a chance there. Poor guy. But no, not poor guy. Screw that. Screw those things. Those things are stupid. They are massively under-tiered for the amount of armor and protection they provide and the power of that gun. And so here we find ourselves in their spawn with two caps, getting ready to take the third. And I find myself in a really, really unfortunate position with them spawning. And so what this is going to show is the power of the armor, the frontal armor. I have no business winning this fight, being alive at all. So I've got a friend who's going to continue to come over and deal with this Panther, but pay attention here as to what happens. I'm repairing. I get shot in the back. Somebody shoots me in the back of the turret. Don't know what it is. Going to rotate the turret around, and it is a T-34-85. I've got no business winning against this thing from the back. He then shoots me in the back of my engine, does no damage, comes around to the side. I don't know what this guy was thinking, but even with only 2 crew members and a really long load time, I was able to get my turret around and kill that guy. I'm not sure what he thought he was going to accomplish by turning into the direction that I was rotating the turret, but in any event, that was the final kill of that match. Ended up getting 7 kills and a Sherman 75 in a 6.3 game. And I absolutely bullied those players. Bullied them. 39 hits. 39. That's crazy. So after that match, my thought was, well, if the Sherman 75, the Jumbo 75 is still working pretty well, I wonder what the Jumbo 76 is doing. And so here we are with the Jumbo 76. This is a map here. We find T-34-85. First shot disables his turret crew. He's not going to be shooting anytime soon, so we do a little bit of a reverse angle to keep that front sprocket safe. PT-76 is flinging heat. Thankfully, it's low millimeter heat. Low millimeter doesn't make any sense. It's low caliber heat, so it doesn't do a lot of damage, even though it pens me like butter. So we take the cannon barrel of the second T-34, and now neither one of them can shoot. They're both completely at my mercy. They can't shoot. They're repairing, so we can take our time. And that 76 millimeter gun usually does pretty well against T-34s. So we kill the first guy, come around the corner with the short stabilizer, and kill the second guy. So that's 3 kills in quick succession, all at the cost of 1 crew member to the PT heat slinger. So we'll fast forward a little bit. I love this spot on this map. This is a cross street, especially when you have only a 1-cap map and A is the cap. So on this side, you want to get to this street. From the other side, there's a corresponding street that basically prevents anybody from crossing without you getting a side shot. And I flubbed that shot on the IS-1. But here's where the armor still works. If that was an IS-2, I'd have been dead. But IS-1, he's not going to pen me from that angle. So I was able to get a second shot in and kill the IS-1. So we watch the cross street, and here comes the tiger. That was a bad shot on my part. Shot a little bit too far forward on him, and he was able to escape. M55 or an M44, something came through and was able to get across with only taking a some flesh damage. Killed the tiger. We now have a Ostwind or a Whirlwind flying across. He dies too. And now we have a T-3485, and I did not aim quite low enough. I hit that stupid vertical piece of metal that saved that guy's life. And he did the smart thing. He turned his turret. And I don't know whether it was desync or I don't know what it was. But he was able to save his breach, save his gunner, save his turret crew, and then he shot me through my machine gun port, which is the weak spot. And now we have the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Gaijin edition of free backups. So Sherman 76 is working well. Let's bring her back out and see what happens. So by this point in time, the team has pushed a little bit further, and I'm able to go up one street further than what I like to on this map. This is a really advanced position. People generally aren't careful when they cross, and that Panzer 470, F that effing dude, F him. He was able to die, followed up real short with a Panther. I don't know how I missed that Panther in the first place coming around the corner. I guess I was focused on the far distance. But that Panther, I don't know if he was damaged or if he was AFK, but he was oblivious. And he paid the price for it. So now we wait. We've got another tiger. Don't want to take that angled shot, so we wait for him to straighten out looking at me. And I'm not sure why he did that. He made the cardinal mistake of tiger drivers pointing themselves straight at you, so we were able to get that flat front plate right on the ammunition rack and kill the tiger. That's another 3 kills in quick succession with this thing. Now we've got a the evil nemesis again, the Panzer 470, and he shot and missed, so had a chance to try to take his barrel out. I didn't get his barrel, but I got his breach, which is a little bit different and surprising. Wasn't expecting that. He popped smoke, hit the retreat button, and me panicking. At the time, I didn't realize that I got his breach. I still see his gun, his barrel, is fully functioning, and so I thought he still had it active. So instead of stopping and shooting and tracking him and taking advantage of the dead breach, I panicked and tried to get to his side. Was finally able to get the kill on him, but he occupied me long enough and got me out of position that a tiger was able to come up and shoot me in the side. So good on him. It was bad on me for not realizing what was happening, but it was good on him for continuing to fight. Like, don't just give up. Continue to fight. Even if you die, you may have a friend close who can come in and kill the guy who got you. And so that was an 11 kill, 2 death game in the Jumbo 76. And so the last match I've got for you here is this is a full up tier. This is a 7.3 match in a 6.3 lineup. So we've got Super Hellcat that I thought would be good to get onto the flank, because there's no way I want to go frontal head on with a bunch of Germans and Russians, because the Germans and Russians are together. And got 1 kill with the Hellcat, and then the Russian came along, and that's the stabilized T-3485. Those things are awesome. I love that tank, by the way. And he was able to take care of me. And so at this point of the match, our team has lost both caps. We're screwed. This game at this point is over. They're absolutely wrecking us. So I figured, what the hell, we'll pull out Jumbo 76 and see what we can do in a full up tier. And so I see a tiger behind that Panther, and I missed. So that's on me for missing. So at this point in time, I'm like, whatever. Let's just deal with the Panther. So we put a 76 through his face. Put a 776 through his face, and he is dead. So that is 1 kill with the 76 in a full up tier. This Hellcat was retreating out of nowhere. There's a Tiger 2 sitting off over there on the side. And this is why the 76 frustrates me at times. Watch these shots. Like, I think I did a pretty good job aiming on these shots. That Tiger 2 is still sitting there. I haven't not noticed him yet. There's another one that caught my eye. So I waited for him to turn his turret, and I could not get through the back into that ammo rack. I really tried to get into that ammo rack for that shot. Did not get it. He shot. He's now almost completely perpendicular, and once again, the shot into the ammo rack bounces. I don't know if that's the new way they've redone the Tiger hull, but that shot, both of those used to be guaranteed kill shots on a Tiger 2. And here I am stuck with a dead barrel in my face, so I was not going to be able to get that shot through to the area I wanted. I tried to go through the machine gun port on that T-34-85. That was stupid. I should have just gone for his front sprocket. That is just a common mistake that you're going to see me make on a couple of these vehicles we're going to be fighting here, is they're going to give me their front sprocket, and I'm going to ignore it because for whatever reason my mind isn't processing the angle correctly. So I'm looking at here at this guy trying to get a barrel, and I see a Tiger go sideways, shoot him, and flub the shot, missed it. But that's okay because we're in a jumbo. So we do what we do to Tigers, try to take the barrel out, and that King Tiger, I did not get the barrel on him, but a teammate killed him. So now we have a Panther who has drawn our ire. He's got a yellow breech. Now we move to take his barrel. And right here, I should have taken that front sprocket. That's an easy kill, but instead I continue to try to go through the turret face because he's just pointing at me, right? He's not moving. He's not trying to do anything. So we get a pen on the turret. Try to go through the turret on the other side to get the rest of his crew. Got a non-pen. And yeah, here we go again. Horizontal drive, didn't kill any other crew. And I'm frustrated at this point. I'm like, you know, screw it. Let's just try to go through the sprocket. And of course it works. Now, you can see above the chimney on this building I'm behind, there's a pair of eyes looking at me. I don't know if that's an IS-1 or an IS-2. If it's an IS-1, he can't hurt me. If it's an IS-2, that's a one-shot death, so I'm not peeking that corner. But we've got a Hellcat behind him, so I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait, and the Hellcat kills him. It ends up being an IS-1, but thank you, Mr. Hellcat. You saved me. So we now peek the corner again, and there is a Jagdpanther. And we do what we do to Jagdpanthers. We shoot them in the barrel so that they can't shoot us back. There's a Tiger. Went for the barrel on the Tiger. Luckily, he backed up a little bit and took his turret face out. I missed the shot on his cupola because I ran over a bump. But this guy he's hosed. He's got no chance. His gun wasn't working. His crew wasn't working. So it was just a matter of time before he died. But this is Jumbo 76 in a full up tier. Oh, here's a Panther, and Panther bounced right off the front plate. Stick a shot in his turret, kill his loader and his transmission. He doesn't have anything he can do. There goes his commander gunner. Now we just move along to the side and finish him off. So we push up. And we turn around and come back because, of course, you know, this team I'm on we're just getting absolutely annihilated. Found a Panther with his side to me, so we'll take that kill. From this position here, I think I could have held out indefinitely based on the amount of vehicles and the kinds of vehicles were left. ASU 85, those are easy pens from the front. Jagdpanther, this guy's a tough cookie, but with the angle that I'm on, I think I've got him. He took his shot and he missed it, so we barreled him. So he's not a threat right now. But you can see the time is running out. The one cap we had is gone, which means we're losing points at an even higher rate. I tried to lower front plate and get cutesy with that guy. Didn't kill him on the first shot, so we follow up with the second. Meanwhile, I've still got the Jagdpanther over here, and there's somebody behind him. His barrel is still out, so we try to go through the machine gun port, and I don't know, volumetric didn't quite work. So that didn't work. We've got a guy behind him. It was a Tiger. We're able to kill him with a shot through the lower side plate. Again, there's guys coming behind this, but I'm fairly certain that I could have killed him. Like the Jagdpanther got killed by a T1, but I think I could have held that spot indefinitely. But that just shows that even in a full up tier, in the right situation, the Jumbo 76 still works. 36 hits, 9 kills, 8 of them were with the Jumbo. And even though it was a loss, it still ended up being a great game. And it shows how good this tank can still be in certain situations. Well, that's it. And thank you all for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.